Hello dear students, today we are going to learn about simple past. Do you know what happened in August 1883? Krakatoa volcano exploded in Indonesia. The eruption of volcano killed 36 people. Can you see the underlying verbs? Well, explode and killed are in simple past form. We use the simple past to talk about actions or completed actions that happened in the past. In English, we use the most verbs in past form, adding ed at the end of the verb. For example, call is in basic form, but if we want to use this verb in simple past, we are going to add ed at the end of the verb. So it would be called. For example, like. If we want to use this verb in simple past, it would be liked. Travel. If we want to use this verb in simple past, it would be traveled. And work. If we want to use this verb in simple past, it would be worked. Let's see an example. I traveled to Japan 1 year ago. But there are a lot of irregular verbs that we use in simple past form. For example, eat. If we want to use this verb in simple past form, it would be ate. Go. If we use this verb in simple past, it would be went. Do. If we use this verb in simple past, it would be did. Or buy. If we use this verb in simple past, it would be bought. Let's see an example. She ate a chocolate yesterday. But what happened if we want to use the verb to be in simple past? We are going to use this verb in two ways. Was and were. We are going to use was with the subjects I, he, she, or it. And were with the subjects you, they, we. For example, he was a great soccer player. They were excellent musicians. And if we want to make affirmative sentences, we are going to follow the general structure: subject, verb in simple past, and complement. For example, I went to Spain last month. If we want to make negative sentences, we are going to use a negative auxiliary: didn't or did not. Let's see an example. I didn't go to Spain the last month. So you can see in this sentence that the verb is in basic form. The verb in a negative sentence doesn't change. And what happens if we want to make yes/no questions? We are going to start the question with the auxiliary did. Let's see an example. Did you live abroad? Can you see the verb is in basic form? The verb in a question in simple past doesn't change. And the answer to this question would be yes, I did, or no, I didn't. And with WH questions, we are going to start the question with WH question like what, where, when, why, or how, for example, plus the auxiliary did plus subject plus the verb in a basic form plus complement. Let's see an example. Where did you go for your holiday? And the answer could be, I went to Cusco. When we use the simple past, we usually are going to use time expressions related to the past. For example, last night, last week, last month, last year. I didn't sleep well last night. Ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, an hour ago, 3 days ago. For example, he finished school 6 years ago. Yesterday, yesterday morning, the day before yesterday. Let's see an example. Emma left home yesterday morning. In this opportunity, we are going to learn about natural disasters. Earthquake. In an earthquake, the ground shakes and cracks. Buildings that are not designed to survive earthquakes are often destroyed. Tsunami. In a tsunami, the water from the ocean comes in and covers the land. Tsunamis are caused by an earthquake in the middle of the ocean. Flood. A flood occurs when it rains a lot and the water in a river gets so high that it overflows the river banks and invades surrounding areas. Tornado is extremely strong winds concentrate in one area. Hurricane is a large circular storm with strong winds. Forest fire, a fire burning in an area of land with many trees that is difficult to control and sometimes spreads quickly. Drought, when there is not enough water because it hasn't rained for a long time. Blizzard is a very strong snowstorm. Avalanche, when a lot of snow falls down the side of a mountain. Landslide, when soil, rocks, and/or mud falls down the side of a hill or mountain. Volcanic eruption, when the volcano explodes. Well, dear students, don't forget to check your notes and continue learning English every day. See you.